Hi. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ali, Fabricio, Paladin, and Soth. Welcome, everyone. Oh, jeez. Go there. Okay. Adeline, thanks for the first time chat. Hello, welcome, welcome. I wish I could disable the pre-roll ads. I wish I could make it so that you guys didn't have to sit through any ads. Because I have ads disabled, but Twitch still makes you sit through the first pre-roll ones right when you click on, or if you refresh or anything. Hi, Fox. Hey, Lilith. Hey all you nuts. All right. Put that there and that there. All right. First streamer to pronounce your name right. Oh, word. Pat myself on the tail. Oh, okay. Backing up from that. I had a couple things cooking, I think. Yeah, I logged in and made a couple other stuff right before I signed on for stream. Is there anything else I needed to buy here? Weed! Weed! How's everyone doing today? Ooh, expedition rewards. Where's the Catherine?
Add Astra.
Did I do anything that I should update you all on? Not really. I've been looking at the build guide that was in the Discord. I actually have it saved. The all Genshin builds thing. That's it's a Google Sheets document, and it's got for example, like if you want to do a melt DPS or an off field DPS or a support and damage or pure support, and guides on how to build your characters for specific roles. And so I've been trying to pair artifacts with the two dudes that I'm building right now, and then maintaining our normal 4. Oh yeah, the blandest spicy chicken at a local restaurant ever. Oh no. I'm a spice wimp, and we had I went out to get hot wings with my buddies, and I was like, "Whew, that's about my limit." And they looked over and they're like, "That's your limit? That's like introductory. Like that's not that's not even hot." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you." Only Filipino on planet Earth who can't handle spicy foods. Weed. Also, it tells you what domains are open every day and what characters' weapons they're good for. Battle Pass 3. Dope. It got me $1,600. Okay. Also, more ingredients obviously are cooking. Let's go to the teapot real quick and claim what is there. I switched around a couple things in the teapot. Built a little bit with my wife off stream. I think I'm gonna move the animals to the beach because I don't think there's a lot that I'm gonna do with the beach, and so there's gonna be plenty of load limit to spare on the beach. So believe that the animals are gonna be running around the beach. But I moved the farm onto this little grassy patch right here. And this is here, but really that's it. It's just those two things on the beach. And then for the main island, I'm building out the walkways and stuff. And I'm starting my garden right here. And I built more on the hot springs. I don't know how I'm gonna build the hot springs because the load with the garden and the hot springs I feel like is gonna be where I'm gonna bump up against the load limit a lot. Quick tip for free to play. Twitch brought back the reward system for Genshin. If you link your accounts and watch streams of the game like Conry's, you're up to get good items and primos. Oh, interesting. Word. Thank you for that, Marceline. More reason to tune in every day at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at conryvtuber.twitch.tv. Wow, I don't even know what my own URL is. Anyways. But yeah, the teapot's coming along nicely. I do like how it's types, so I can have as many of these as I want and as many of these because it's just one type. So that's awfully nice. But yeah, the load limit is gonna get I'm gonna butt up against the load limit in a hurry. Also, my first set is this set. Okay, I can't click on it. Oh no, it's this. Yeah, it's this set. My first set is this, and it's right here. Save. Today, more Inazuma quest. Oh, obtain all. Forgot that I had stuff cooking. Let me get these while I'm thinking about it. Oh, apparently it's... Oh, because I don't... Boop, boop. Wrong depot. Boop, 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 boop. Word. Okay.
If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Ho ho. Feel free to ask me. Ho ho. Ready, locked in, all squirreled up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna. Did you guys watch me do the Raiden Shogun training yesterday? I don't know how locked in I am. Who's blocking the interlude? Oh, and I built in co-op mode. Just get out of this real quick. Raining hard. Boiled some cassava and was gonna eat with the butter. I made I put it in the Discord. I made. My wife made some, tofu and turkey and curry rice, and it was very good. Put that in the Discord last night.
Okay.
How many nets do I have? I got 14 nets. I'm good. Navigate. Let's walk there. Not much of a tofu guy. I don't really like tofu unless it's like mabo tofu or basically unless it's fried and is like trying to mimic meat. Like seasoned to mimic meat. Otherwise I'm not a huge fan of tofu either.
Gotcha. Game's up.
Oh, that guy was still falling.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence.
Oh, I didn't actually. Ow! Okay, well, it definitely wasn't out of that one. I actually didn't think I was out of the invincibility frame with that one. I also apparently couldn't switch character right when I needed to. Come on, hit me.
Back at ya.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Yay, yeah, then kill. And I already got killed. I already got Yanfei killed. Do you know what I mean? How, like, I know how to play her. Every time, like, she gets downed, it's my fault. I know what to do. I just... Oh, just go to the forest, okay. Find the helper. Oh, this is where Wet Socks did her dance. Pick up. Oh, the spin crystal that was here that was glowing that for some reason I didn't... It's Sayu! We pulled you a long time ago, but I hadn't met you in game yet.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Hyman's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
She's got a shuriken in her, like in her cowl base, as a cowl pin.
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
Also, I didn't talk about it when it was happening, but you guys were busting a cabbage all over when Yai was on screen. More so than Lisa or Yelan or Beta or any other character we'd ever seen in this game. I didn't comment it on the time because I was still wrapped up in the story.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
She's Eepy. Eepy Tanuki.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Another head empty ether moment. I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
The Yashiro Commission.
Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Can do, madam. To the tea house. Is anyone else really wearing socks? Like, Yanfei's got these next level UGG boots. Big. Why am I walking there? Why am I walking? What does the when I was in college, my first year of college, please put Razor very stinky. My first year of college was autumn 2013, so when the What Does the Fox Say was still like really fresh in everyone's mind. One of my writing teachers had us do an actual or one of our media literacy teachers had us do an actual rhetorical analysis of what does the fucking fox say. I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, ma'am?
Thoma, you there?
I feel like
Yes, we're back.
I feel like Thoma would not be on this end of town right now, Paimon. Woof! Oh, you handsome doggy, you are. Woof, woof, woof. I like the tea house. It's very pretty. I want to put stuff like this in my teapot.
What brings you here?
Oh, never mind. He's right there.
Did you meet with the resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
It's been 1 second, Thoma.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met.
Yeah. Last episode was rough. Excuse me. Also, I showed Mrs. Connery the Yunjin's opera dance, and she also, and even me rewatching it, like I'd seen it before. Even me rewatching it, and her also like choked up at like how it was so good, so beautiful, and like the context of what she's singing about and everything, and it's so good.
I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun. What do you mean? The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
A distraction, you say?
Yoimiya's firework!
I was just about to say, I know a girl on this island who's got a real talent for big ol' explosions.
That's a very Thoma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again.
Free bird intensifies.
It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
Not been quite that long. It's been a couple episodes, Thoma.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here.
Oh, he's such a bro. He's such a good bro.
This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
I wonder why they don't think to look. I wonder why they don't think to look. Holy shoe. Thank you for the 5. Holy. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice of you. Jeez Louise, thank you. Thank you for gifting all those. What was I saying? Jeez Louise, that distracted me. Holy crap, that seemed so generous. Why? Oh, I wonder why they don't think to look for Thoma in like his usual places. Like they have to know that he normally hangs out here. They were like, I wonder why no one thinks that he's that he would be hiding here when he's not hiding out.
Poor Thoma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the vision hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Thoma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Oh, they can't. It belongs to the Yashiro Commission. Coming out of a safe space, they wouldn't dare check it.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find you and Mia.
Oh, I wish you could dig out. I wish you could have this in the teapot. Little sunken in area with a tea table. Cute.
I really hope the plan works out.
Fireworks are more visible at night. If possible, I suggest you wait till after dark to put your plan into action.
I'll wait till it's dank. I mean dark. Ooh, that was a rough joke I just made. How are my eyes this stream, by the way? I looked over some of the footage from last time, looking for more stuff to add to the edit, and my eyes were doing something weird. Like they were like, I was winking, and like looking like this for like a large part of the stream. Eye with the scratch tends to close more. Yeah, and I don't know why. It's so I have it. I guess maybe it's the angle. Yeah, down here maybe that's what it was. Anyway. Because obviously I'm not checking the like my framing or anything other than when I first initially enter stream. Yoimiya is one of my wife's favorite characters, actually.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person.
Think of it as a canon lore thing. You got that. So I haven't gone over any like lore behind my model. Like I've said real life lore, like when I went to college and stuff like that. But just a little sneak peek into the eventual like lore video that I do for my model. Reason I have the sword and the bandolier is my model. Connery was a former woodland guardian, and the eye scar is from fighting a wolf.
As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago.
Souped up.
But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears. Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden? Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. I don't know, Yoimiya. You tell me. What's the worst thing that could happen with an overcharged firework?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya.
I want something that's gonna make the Death Star look like a firecracker.
Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Nightfall. What do I need to wait till? The answer Klee gets a hold of it. What's worse that can happen? You know those rock formations north of Cider Lake? Son of a... Okay, maybe next stream we need to wrap up some of... Why did I never finish this one? Why did I never finish this one? This was the first one that we got. Oh, I know why. It was the first one we got out when we got outside of Rito, and then I was just distracted by the ability to explore. It's quick, don't worry. Okay. Fuck. I hate it when this happens. And it's all.
Are all working hard.
It's always my fault whenever. Oh, whoops.
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Can I even go over here? Let's go the back way in. What the? Don't climb that, Gene. It's just right there. However, I like, it's on the grounds of the castle, so... Maybe let's try to just hop in from up top. Because it seems, what I'm worried about is that what it is like if you just set foot on the castle grounds. That'd be a really annoying, like... This is why you complete quests when they come. Who am I looking for? Because I can't really explore around and look for the person right now. Does anyone remember where they are? Look for the objective in the area. Son of a bitch. Also, there's a chest down there. We're looking for Kujo Kamaji. Because if I knew where they were, I would just drop in on them. But I think if I get seen by a guard, then... Inside the walls, like in here. Okay, it's in the it claims it's in the area right here. I'm half tempted to go look up a walkthrough real quick to see where where the objective is, where they're located. Okay, so it's maybe just like right in the gate or something. No, it's like over here. Is it the old man? Not you. Also, yeah, you go over this way. Oh, you apparently don't care. Damn it. Save as long as you don't get close. Oh. Ah, you're that traveler from abroad. What can I do for you? About the letter. Why is he out here and the quest telling me to go over there? This letter. Did Miss Hiragi really ask you to deliver this letter to me? This handwriting, it really is her. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you for making this trip, traveler. As for the travel permit, as it's Miss Hiragi's personal request, I will naturally see it through. However, I'll need some time to prepare. How about this? Can you wait for me at the Kiminami restaurant? Why do you want to go there? Well, I want a small favor. Of course you do. Recently, I was also thinking of sending something to Miss Hiragi. I wrote a letter and also requested Miss Kiminami to make some treats for me. I was planning to send them together to Miss Hiragi as a present. But if my father finds out about my plans, he might be upset. Just as I was pondering what to do, you showed up. Is your father very strict? Father, he naturally has to be strict. I do understand why he's unwilling for me to communicate with Miss Hiragi. After all, I am a member of the Kujo clan and one of the enforcers of the Tenryou Commission. Miss Hiragi is the young lady of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan. If I were to get too close to her, it would be inevitable that someone might try to take advantage of our situation. Even though it is only a present, in some people's eyes, it is a lot more than that. Let's not talk about these trivial matters. Traveler, please wait at the restaurant for me. After I approve the travel permit, I'll bring it to you. Word. Now, can I abandon that quest again real quick? Nope. Does it say, is it blocked by another? Okay, no, yeah. It's still blocked by same guy. Slacking off on the job. Traveler right in front of you, huh? Yeah, maybe tomorrow we have a day where we clean up some quests around here. Stuff that, like, quests that have been started, we wrap up. Because I was trying not to accept more quests because that was such a problem that we'd run into in Liyue, where I had accepted the quest and then didn't finish it. And it got in the way of the Archon quest. And so we need to clean up the ones in this area. Because there's a bunch that are unfinished in Liyue Harbor, but we don't have an Archon quest there right now. So it's not as big of a deal as the stuff here. So stuff in Inazuma that started, we need to clean those up before we continue, potentially. Clean up the ones that we've accepted and not accept anymore. Clean up as much as possible for Sumeru, yeah. Because then that'll be three completed nations worth of quests backed up when we're exploring another nation. I really need to get better at that. About the treats. Oh, I've already prepared the treats that Master Kamaji ordered. I'll bring them to you now. But I'm curious who Master Kamaji will give these treats to. It's nothing more than a public relations gesture, Miss Kiminami. A while back, Miss Hiragi Shinsuke presented my father with a batch of tea. A fine tea. My father knows that Mr. Hiragi's beloved daughter, Chisato, likes treats, so he told me to prepare some as a gift in return. I was worried that the delivery might take too long and there might also be unavoidable bumps during the journey, so I specifically asked for this traveler to deliver them. Miss Kiminami, can I have a look at the treats, please? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Excuse me. Choked on choked on air. Here are the treats. Please take a look. Everything is there. Thank you, Miss Kiminami. Let's move out of the way, traveler. I have a few more things to say to you. This is the travel permit. Please, take it. With this travel permit, with this travel permit, you can freely enter and leave Rito. Thank you. It's fine. This permit will make your delivery a lot smoother. Also, here's the letter. Did you write it yourself? Yes, I tried to write this letter in a tactful manner. I hope Miss Hiragi won't be offended by it. Please deliver this letter and the treats to Miss Hiragi. Do we have to go back again? But this time, you will have the travel permit. You should have a lot more freedom than before. I'll leave it to you, traveler. I also need to go back and deal with official matters. Ugh, when will I be able to go there myself? How much longer is in this? We could just wrap this up right now. This is free, but we could wrap this up and just finish that. So it's out of the way. How much does anyone remember how much more is left to this? Doesn't seem like there'd be that much more to go. One more dialogue. Let's wrap it up. That'll be one more that we can knock off the list. There she is. You impressed? Traveler, you've returned. I guess you've delivered my letter to Kamaji. Did you manage to get the travel permit as well? I have, thank you. You don't have to thank me. You should be thanking Kamaji instead. What's this? Treats and a handwritten letter from Kamaji? Was it his request? These tricolor dango, he prepared them for me. Thank you, traveler. I'll make sure to savor these treats. As for the letter, I'll read it with great care. Thank you for the hard work. Please, accept these items as thanks for your help. Who knows? I might need your help again in the future as well. That's me, your errand boy. Word, quest completed. Let me travel to this one, just because if I travel to that one, I'm worried that I might just be teleported into being discovered. Done and free. Yeah, there's still these two statues to unlock. There's still a bunch more stuff here, and when we went to Watatsumi Island, we blazed past all this as well, and there's a lot to explore in here and around here, over here. Like this, we haven't really scratched a whole lot of the surface of Inazuma. After the Inazuma Archon quest, we're gonna hang around Inazuma for yeah, we're gonna do some more, kind of like what we did with Liyue. Excuse me. Build some characters, and hang out here a little more, especially because you guys said that isn't Sumeru the largest nation? So we'll wrap up some stuff in Liyue, We'll wrap up some stuff in Liyue, Mondstadt, and Inazuma. I want to try to get pretty much everything done as far as Mondstadt quests go. At least everything that we have unlocked right now. So that can kind of be, we can kind of close that book a little bit, and then finish up. There's one more quest in the chasm, I think, and finish up some more Chenyu Vale stuff. So we've got 3 nations worth of stuff to finish before we move on to an entire another nation, which is going to be huge. So That's the plan, at least.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside.
We'll just have to trust you and Mia. There's plenty in all 3 nations to keep you occupied. Yeah, we did, the first 10 episodes of this playthrough were Mondstadt, and then it wasn't until episode 40 that we completed Liyue. So that was 30 episodes. I can do math. That was 30 episodes in just Liyue, and we still haven't even cracked that egg completely. There's still plenty more to do in just Liyue. So yeah, this game is huge.
After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea?
Of course not, Paimon, but that's what we do.
Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
Don't get caught. Alright, boss. Alright, boss Paimon. I won't get caught. Set off the fireworks. Oh!
Firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts.
Nuts!
They're all coming this way. Quick, run!
You saw nothing. I'm a bush. You saw nothing. Nothing but your own demise. Nope.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
Who sees me? Sorry. Is that guy still facing? Oh, whoops.
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are
No.
officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
It came from over by the statue. Really? I'm a bush. I'm a shadow in the night. What the? Okay, clear the balls over there. Oh, I got 22 seconds. I didn't even realize the time limit for some reason. Nope, you saw nothing. I think I failed right at the doorstep. Oh, never mind. I thought I ran out of time right at the doorstep. First try. I'm so bad at stealth. You can do a lot of sneak quests without even hiding. I didn't even understand when we stole the Holy Lyre in Mondstadt. I didn't even know that I could crouch. And I bypassed all the chests that were downstairs in the cathedral. I did 0 stealth.
Well, how did it go?
Fine. We lit the firework and ran away. It went off without a hitch, don't you worry.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
I found their tax records. I found their...
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui.
That seems pretty damning.
It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiae. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Miko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Let's. I'll talk to them.
Mind yourself against the Raiden Shogun.
That Gujiae. She is such an enigma.
That Gucci Yai. Is Sayu somewhere in here? Or did she leave? We found her sleeping underneath the bar. Oh, I can't even jump. Oh yeah, I can, never mind. Like, I can't even jump over the bar! Nope, she gone. She gone! Okay. Chapter 2, Act 3. Three chapters per Archon quest, right? Like, we're not close to ending the Archon quest, are we? Oh, right up there. We are close to ending the Archon quest? Inazuma 3. So this will be the final act of this chapter. Wait. Kinda. I'm getting a nope, a yes, and a kinda. Let's just keep going. Because, I kind of wanted to get the Traveler, up a little bit more. Let me just fast equip you real quick, before we faced the Shogun. No, not that. You think I'm skilled enough, Jester? Have you been watching the playthrough?
Lady Guji,
But thank you.
here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this?
Praise be to the great and excellent Ogosho, the almighty Shogun, whose glorious lightning fills the skies. May your eternal way spread to the furthest seas, and may your mighty name resound like thunder in every corner of the realm. Report submitted by the Tenryu Commissioner Takoyaki of the Kujo clan. Division Hunt decree proceeds at a great pace and without obstacle. By the grace and might of your excellency, the wayward have been squashed, and the deserters have returned. All in the land will bow to your will with reverence and gratitude in their hearts. Peace now endures throughout the land of Inazuma, thanks to the divine power of your excellency. I'm not sure why that's the voice I chose for this, but... What is this? What do you mean, what is this? What does it look like? It means you're cooked. Finished.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan. And it doesn't look like a forgery.
Imagine if we just forged the document.
I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention?
Well, she's not heartless. Like...
Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I also have a confidential letter here. Hydro Baron, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate
This
you.
is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
And thank you for the first time chat as well, Hydro. And Moon, thank you for the first time chat as well. Hi. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Hi. Thank you.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you.
Irrefutable.
Surely. You aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable. Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do.
Oh, she's off.
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway.
If we follow her, we might meet the Shogun. The Shogun's army is without a leader right now. For now.
Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Oh?
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Correct.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
I will do my best.
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
I will treasure it.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time and place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
It's really sweet. You can tell that she really does care about A. Hey! How have I not made that joke yet? Wait, what is this? Omamori given by Miko. You can take this out when you have a look. You can take this out and have a look whenever you think of me as well, you know. Huh. What's this? Hey. I don't want spoilers, but how prepped should I be for heading over there right now? Because I survived Raiden the first time. I was not expecting a boss fight. I mean, I kind of was, because you guys were like, switch Beto out for Traveler. Switch Beto out for Traveler. So I kind of was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting that. And we didn't get wiped. And you guys said that even just surviving Raiden Shogun, the first battle, is pretty decent.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
As long as I can deal with Cryo and Pyro. Okay. I feel decent about dealing with Cryo and Pyro. Oh, I did get Yanfei's flower up to 20. Why is that not locked? I did get Yanfei's flower up to 20. Because she needs all the HP she can get. Because she has such low... She's very squishy. She has low defense because I have her kind of set up as a glass cannon. Kind of unintentionally. Should I swap Beto for Traveler? The only thing I'm worried about is because I've gotten so reliant on her parry that was kind of becoming kind of a problem in the Abyss. I was taking hits because I was trying to, like, oh crap, I can't parry this. Like, I can't just block this and then reflect it. However, I'm also remembering and anticipating that, you don't need to? Okay. Because I'm also remembering that, Raiden disabled all of the visions for everyone but Traveler because he doesn't have a vision. Don't swap. I haven't gained a ton of new artifacts. The artifacts that everyone has, I feel pretty decent about because they're improved and their set bonuses, I'm pretty good with as well. Jean would be the one that I'd be most apt to swap out. However, that's also my healer. Okay. I'll just go. Level up the flower artifact. Don't need Traveler for the first fight, okay.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always...
Who else's flower is not leveled? Oh, yours isn't. Yours also isn't, not even close. However, you care more about attack than HP. Oh, why am I not teleporting? I'll teleport down here. My Barbara isn't built very well, and I also am not super comfortable using her either. As far as healers go, I'm much more comfortable using Jean as a healer. Hi, it's me. I'm wanted. I did buy weed, yep.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that.
You've got nuts, I'll give you that.
Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear, ma'am.
Good.
Good. Look at them with their matching run cycles. Something like this. It's almost like they're the same base character model. Start. Angry burb. Angry birds.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Oh, what the hell? We got a trial of Sarah.
I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Busted.
I used Sarah like a tiny bit and then never again really. Hit me.
I must withdraw.
Yeah, Yelan kill.
Soldiers!
Holy crap, there's a lot of them. No, not her.
Eyes on me.
I won't forget this. Teach me a lesson.
Now.
Quietly now.
Strike first.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, that's ready. Ow!
Hope strike. Glory to the Shogun.
Where'd you go?
Incinerate!
Oh, way too early.
I swear by my sword!
Watch your step.
Gotcha.
I dare you.
Take it easy.
Motion to compel!
Show me what you've got.
Ow.
Soldiers, quick!
Quietly now.
Oh, that's not cooled down. There we go.
Here comes the catch. To ashes. Storm the front.
Invisible evidence!
Show me what you've got.
Gotcha.
I need to train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Yes.
How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Glitch, thanks for the first time. Holy crap, so many new people. Glitch, thanks for the first time chat. Hello, welcome.
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
Tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
Cold.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
He probably doesn't see it as a betrayal. Like it's a means to an end. Like you gotta crack an egg to make an omelet.
Betrayal?
Yeah.
How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me,
Oh,
but the
boy.
reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble. paralyzed by fear and trepidation.
That's an interesting, I know it probably isn't super related, but that's an interesting word to use there because of what Miko said, that A's eternity is ruled by fear.
After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
His intention wasn't to betray, he's just overconfident in her power.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
There is 0 point trying to argue with him.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways.
I realize that eternity has no end. That's the point of eternity, Sarah.
So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Why do you think she'd believe you, though?
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
Oh. I know that dumb bitch. Did Signora know that we were coming here next? Interesting. I mean, I know that it's just like it progresses. Anyways, I said that and then thought about it like, well, at the time the Inazuma stuff came out, Sumeru and Fontaine hadn't yet come out yet. As if I was like, I don't know why I was thinking that, as if like the story would have her be there when this is the one that anyways.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again. Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
I wouldn't underestimate her, Sarah.
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now?
Either way, we have a score to settle with Signora, and I'm still wondering the extent of Zhongli's pact with her. I'm still so curious about the extent of what that contract was.
You can say that again. All right then, let's do this.
Quest goal is in Inazuma. Head there. Oh, I almost didn't get the chest. Almost walked right past it. If anyone wasn't there, hasn't watched the VOD, when we finished, we will be reunited. I was so startled by that reveal. I walked right past the chest and just teleported out without getting the chest. I was so shook by that whole thing with Lumine that... Oh, it's up. Oh. We are going up into the bowels of the castle. Alright, let me use the restroom real quick, and then we will enter this with full hearts and empty bladders. What is wrong with me? What the fuck? Alright. Achievements. Set off the fireworks display. I got 5 primo gems for that. Soft G's. That is painful. Someone opened like 50 chests and left, and after an hour, only then did chat tell him that that it didn't auto loot. Oh, I don't think even I've done that. People are dead out here. Oh, I thought the cat was dead. Oh, my hackles braised. My hackles braised? I braised my hackles. Grimace. We get in and Sara's just dead. Signora is there holding Sara's head on a stake. All right. Go in with this. Go in with this team. I feel good about this team. Like I'm very comfortable with this team. All right. Oh, there they both are. This is our first time in here as well. Oh, I can't take a picture. Or whatever.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
So uncivilized. Alright,
If
Obi-Wan.
I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
So we're dealing with the puppet right now, not the real god. The puppet who is Raiden Shogun in our realm is the one that's solely focused and just solely focused on eternity at all costs. Like, I will kill you. I feel nothing when I do it. Like, you're another egg that needs cracked. And A is the one that's that's hiding away in that realm.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun.
Signora!
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You're trying to seize control of Inazuma.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For those who have been harmed by it and lost their visions. Both of those.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives?
Did she actually kill Sara? Because she's not breathing.
Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
For Vendi's Gnosis and the people of Liyue, you're imperiled.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices.
It's time.
That's all.
It's time to put a stop to this. I don't know why I cut that off for some reason. It's time to put a stop to this.
You? Stop me?
Yes.
For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I have killed gods greater than you.
I challenge you.
Oh, he spoke!
To a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
Oh. Oh! Interesting.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing.
You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Cryo. Give me... I just made them. Where'd they go? Not those. Where are my parcels? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Attack up is what I'm looking for. These. Boop. And... boop. Whoa, that tracked. That tracked me. Is that a shield she has up? If it is, it's not in an impenetrable one.
Into the frozen
What is this?
Detestable.
Wind, hear me. Boom!
Tactless rodent.
Where'd she go? There she is. You've also got sheer cold going on right now, too.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me.
Correct.
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler.
Drawing upon the Crimson Lotus. Ow! Wait, switch. Use that. Use it again.
Boom!
Gotcha.
Power that ended high shot! Incinerate!
The pale flame smolders.
Oh, switch off! Switch off! Switch off! Switch to her!
Here comes the Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Oh. I didn't mean to switch off to that. Those crystal flies? Whoa. Dope. Yo, that outfit is sick. Also, Yenfei's dead. Oh wait, I have an app for that.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
I need to destroy these first, don't I?
Barely a scratch!
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Oh, that was gonna hit me again. She hit me again! Just like I thought! Oh, the parry's not,
My pretties.
Take this!
Wow, that's dope. Did that resist that? Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. Why am I pulling her out?
Quietly now. Take it easy.
There she is.
Who dares call me a witch?
I didn't call you anything. Ah! There's another one over there.
Motion to compel!
Not every wound will heal.
Oh, burst! Jeez Louise. What am I attacking? This thing.
Not every wound will heal. Eyes on me!
Barbados!
Boom! Busted.
Why isn't your bracelet? But am I always just timing that so poorly that? Oh, that doesn't get roped up.
Dance, my pretties. Immolation. A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Yeah! Here comes the catch.
Motion to compel.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Quietly now. Not even ashes will remain.
Ow!
Time for your arraignment.
Why am I using pyro right now?
Power that ended Haishan.
Gimme.
About to get dicey. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Oh, that was way too early. Dude, this music is crazy too. One over there. Ah! Ah!
Not even ashes will remain. Haven't won yet. Wind.
Give me that.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will heal. Busted.
Oh, I missed. She's so tall.
Gotcha.
Oh, this.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Oh, 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 oh.
So strong, but how?
Cause I'm the Avatar, bitch. With a dull blade. Oh boy. What?
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. Swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you, and you, filthy rats, all of you.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let
Whoa.
us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
She actually killed her. She dusted her. Turned her to ash.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone. She got what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache?
Whoa.
Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Yeah, Miko's plan.
So, to recap, Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Man, what is happening right now? What's she doing? Is she bringing her realm, like, into this world? Hey, my boys. Okay.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Oh, I thought she just killed him. That's all of their visions lighting up. But why did Kazuha's friend's vision activate in the first place? Oh boy.
So we meet again.
The real one. Speaking of real ones, fucking Kazuha, dude.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Man, she's so different. But also the same, you know? You know what I mean? Like,
Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
The Fatui have deceived the Raiden Shogun. I almost feel like she knows, though.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
You know everything that's going on outside? Because the way Miko made it sound is that, like, she's just meditating in here eternally and, doesn't know anything that's happening outside. She just assigned the Raiden Shogun version of herself to take care of everything that's going on outside of her realm.
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
It comes at a great cost to the people of Inazuma. But I feel like that cost she's also okay with because it's towards eternity.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Tepe.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of euthymia. It's created by your consciousness.
That's right. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Quietly now. Here comes.
Wow, look at that damage that I didn't do to. Ow! Oh, that worked. Man, all that training with Miko is paying off! I feel like distance is a good policy with this chick.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
To ashes!
I didn't mean to pull that out.
This ends now. Barbados, guide us.
What do you think her relationship with Barbados is?
Strike dead.
Ow. Okay, it's a 3 strike? No, it's way more than that. I'm still trying to learn her moves.
Dead.
You're not having a clue what she's doing. Man, I'm so confused on what's happening. It's so much for my brain to keep track of.
Game's up. Income's over.
Strike dead.
Oh my gosh, switch! Fuck my ass!
Back off!
Instabilities will be removed.
There we go.
Inferior.
Haven't won yet.
Fuck. I'm out of stamina.
Not bad.
Man, what do I do?
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
There hasn't been one flurry that I have dodged. I feel like that was a worse showing than my first round, like at the very beginning.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, wow. What you doing? Oh, she was roped. I went back when she was already roped.
Here comes the catch. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. All desire can be broken.
Eyes on me.
Oh, didn't hold it long enough. Whoa, that was cool.
I swear by my sword, all will be severed.
Somehow got an invincibility frame out of character switching.
Motion to compel.
I'm trying so hard to pay attention to her telegraphs.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
What do I do with that one?
Sever. Your verdict is decided. All will be severed. Yes.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
That one, I feel like I don't know how to evade, so I just have to shield for that one. That last wave!
All desire can be broken.
Wind, hear me.
This one, the fleeting shadow.
Oh, I hit the wrong button just now.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. I swear by my sword. Fleeting shadow.
Here comes the catch.
Ow.
Motion to compel.
Thunder. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Trying to take advantage of the invincibility of those. What are you supposed to do with that one?
Your verdict is decided. Thunder.
Take this!
You've lost, eh?
There were a couple attacks that I successfully dodged, but mostly that was just chewing through hash browns because I did not understand how, like, that was such a poor showing on my part.
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
When people move forward with all their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations and even take over the work of the gods.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Exactly.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward.
Holy shit.
In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Damn, beautiful.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned.
Roasted. Damn, and that was Conria that was Conria that was displayed there.
When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Damn.
Miko, retract your words. Never-changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, damn, that easy, huh?
But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true. For all eternity.
Damn.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway?
I got smacked around a lot because I couldn't dodge.
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished?
Thanks to Miko, I really did nothing.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know.
Which Miko accounted for. Like, she knew how strong, she knew how strong A was compared to us. She's like, she told us as much. Like, you have no chance of defeating her 1-to-1. But then we basically like empowered ourselves with the ambitions of like the energy of everyone else. I have thoughts. I'll wait till this really done.
So maybe the reason Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Where's the fox lady? Fox lady!
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
I don't know what came over me. This is for the moment. I didn't intend on going over there to fight her.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once.
Man, that's wild that Signora is actually dead, though, because she was... Excuse me. She is who I thought was going to be, like, the big baddie for a long time, for, like, the long game of this game. Man, a ton. We've only been streaming for 2 hours, and so much happened. I didn't think we would wrap up the Archon quest.
They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
What? What do you mean?
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
Damn it. I hadn't even considered that. But why did you have... Because you're Ace familiar.
The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
But why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
Interesting.
Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. traveler is worth more than a gnosis.
No wonder we haven't seen the balladeer since.
Well, what's done is done. And Paimon hardly thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Tevat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
About the Shogun puppet. Yeah, what happened to her?
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh, not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
Oh. Huh.
What a crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
About the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro-Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Yeah, because she's pretty young compared to. I mean, I've talked about this before, and we've discussed it before. That Venti and Zhongli are the only original of the 7 that are still left, and so comparatively, A is pretty young comparatively, but she's still got to be like several hundred years old, right?
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro-Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
I would have not made that connection several hundred years ago, Conria. But yeah, because she brings up Conria when during that cutscene.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
About my sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
Yeah, no one seems to know who. And because Ether and Lumine were kind of planet hopping basically, like on their way here. It almost implies that like no one knows who the unknown god is because she's not from this realm. She's not from Tevat.
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
Thank you, ma'am. About the next stop on my journey, which is Sumeru.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
I mean, that's not that far of a stretch, Paimon.
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
So Lesser Lord is our new archon to spend time with. I'll have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Oh, the thing that can summon you at a moment's notice? Pfft, I would not get rid of that.
Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
My chat.
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my sister, I guess. I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
I did not think that we would complete the Archon quest today. Did not think that would happen. Speaking of being here right now, we only have 14? Gal, dang! Someone said that I can unlock Shogun's story quest. I don't have enough shit, but oh yeah, there's no prerequisites for it. All right, we just need 4 more daily commission rewards to receive a key. Because I'm very curious about that, because I have thoughts. Give me a sec. About this about this Archon quest in general. What did it tell us to do next? In the depths of the... Okay, that's just... Okay, that's... So that's... Yeah. And that's Sumeru. This is the new... This is the second part of the chasm, isn't it? Yeah. And that... Oh, this is chasm. Are these both chasm? Anyways, I was just making sure there wasn't something... There wasn't one more thing.
Remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seemed to get my land legs back.
So I thought that we were done in Liyue, and then there was talking with Zhongli. Is there anything like that? Was that what this was? This was the final wrap up to the Inazuma Archon quest line. Yeah, some chasm quest before Sumeru as prerequisites. Gotcha. So I remember people saying somewhat early on. I got a trailer to watch. Okay. I remember people saying somewhat early on that opinions about the Archon quest here were pretty mixed. Some people really enjoyed it, and there was actually a fair amount of people who didn't care for it. And I kind of get them. As far as I spoke about it in a couple episodes past, that there's as good as the setup was, and I loved the setup. The setup up until the final parts of this last part of the act. I loved the build up to it. Oh, hello, you. I was talking to chat.
Barbados, guide us. Here comes the catch.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There she is.
Power the infiltration! Motion to compel.
Alright, I loved the build up and the setup. Every step we took in Inazuma built more intrigue and more it posed more questions that you wanted answers about the Raiden Shogun, about the whole country at large, about the deeper plot of the war between the resistance and the shogunate and everything. I don't think it fumbled the end. I definitely don't think it fumbled the end. I still really enjoyed the wrap up to this quest. I do think that A's turn was too quick. I think if we'd met her more, maybe even earlier on, if we'd spent more time with her, getting to know, like, because basically in one mission, we go from her being the ruthless, bloodthirsty Archon to suddenly we're just talking with her. And she agrees to rescind the vision.
We have work to do.
And she agrees to rescind the Vision Hunt decree. That felt too. That felt too abrupt, especially given how long the buildup was. Before that, because I actually really liked. I can see how some people might say like the prior acts from the first part up until the very last finale, the very last parts of the finale, where like right up until the point we enter the castle and right up until the point that we enter her castle and confront Signora, I can see how some people might say that was that took too long, or it was maybe a little like dragged out. I disagree. I think that the pacing of the first part of this was paced very well. I actually really enjoyed the pacing on it. It was that slow burn of we're discovering more about the Shogunate, we're discovering more about Rito and the other islands, we're discovering more about the resistance, we're meeting more people, we're discovering the connections that Kazuha and Beidou have to the resistance and to Kokomi and Goro, and we're meeting all these people, we're connecting all these threads, and I actually really like how long that took. I think that the pacing of the first 2/3 of it was great. It just at the very end is when I think it rushes too quickly, and it confused me why it did that. Because often when a game does that, it's at the very close of the game. God of War Ragnarok, I felt that way about, where at the very close of Ragnarok, things go, I think, too fast. I think that it's paced very poorly in the final acts, but I think that's just because they were butting up against the playtime requirements. You don't get that here, though, because there isn't a playtime requirement for this. Yeah, that's a good point, Boba. Marcel, I'll put this here to give you some info, but of course, totally up to you. The manga and the trailer, Winter Nights, has some things that'll be extended in Sumeru's AQ. It's not mandatory or necessary for their plot, but my personal opinion, you get a better experience if you watch right before it's... Yeah, there'll be a lot of prerequisite quests and trailers and videos and all that kind of stuff to watch before we even set foot in Sumeru. I think the biggest thing that I had was that it was such a shift from Raiden's character to A. I think that they could handle. I think that it would be, not that I'm like criticizing or anything. What the hell do I know? But as a writer, I feel like I would have introduced the idea of A's split personality sooner. Introduced the idea of the puppet sooner, so that you could get a grasp earlier on that there's the Raiden Shogun that is solely narrow focused on eternity, and there's A who is locked in her own dimension because she's so traumatized by her loss in the past. I would have introduced that sooner, so that because it just is so abrupt to go from, we think of Raiden Shogun as she has the Vision Hunt decree and she doesn't care about who she's stealing visions from. She doesn't care who falls before her as long as eternity is secured. We go from that to A is kind of more of a sympathetic character. And I hear you guys that it gets more fleshed out in her story quest. I wish that it was fleshed out in the normal Archon quest, though. And we will definitely be doing her story quests. I just wish that that part of it was addressed in more detail and kind of more in depth in the regular Archon quest. But that being said, I adored this. This game has not fumbled anything. I have more issues with the ending of this Archon quest than I did with Mondstadt or Liyue. That doesn't mean I think it's bad at all. In fact, it's still, I would hold the Inazuma arc from the moment we step foot on Inazuma to the moment that we just left the shrine right now. I would still put that in the same realm that I put heavy hitter games like side stories in Mass Effect 2 and things like that. Red Dead Redemption 2. That's where I put this game as a whole. So I hope it doesn't sound like I'm like shit talking the game or anything, because I'm not. I have something like it weirded me out how fast it felt at the end. That's kind of the thought that I was airing out right now.
All right,
but
maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
And it's so crazy that the whole Archon quest we can do without even opening up these two islands. And with Mondstadt. You can do the whole Archon quest without ever going to Dragonspine, and you only go to Stormterror's lair at the very end. In Liyue, the Chasm and Chenyu Vale didn't even exist at this point. So, not a complaint at all, just some weirdness that I needed to air out those opinions real quick. So yeah, and to Fabricio's point just now I feel perfectly fine doing this, which I had not touched this icon after we pulled her up until this second.
No salutations needed. My exalted status shall not be disclosed as we travel among the common folk. I acknowledge that you are a person of superior ability. Henceforth, you will be my guard. Worry not. Should any danger arise, I shall dispose of it.
So that was the wish screen notification. But like all of these stuff, I didn't want to hear, like, when I didn't know anything about her, like before we'd finished her Archon quest, I didn't want to know the chats. I didn't want to know about Eternity. I didn't want to know any of that up until the point that we had finished her quest. Need to get a different weapon for her as well. And I definitely want to start building her because when I was looking on the like master build sheet, like I talked about at the beginning of this stream, I was looking at the master build sheet, the all Genshin builds of characters and stuff. One of them, what was it? Was it just like you can build her as raw DPS, like that's a possibility, or you can build her as an on-field DPS, not Hydro, Electro. Where are you? Yeah, so there's a build for just DPS. I feel like I'm gonna like her better as a Hyper Bloom trigger, but I found it interesting that there's a build guide for building her as a straight DPS. So yeah, fishing is something that we need to do. That'll be something that we do in the coming days as we finish up Mondstadt and Liyue, because I hadn't even touched that. I hadn't even touched all of that at all in the recent past. So Archons are some of the best supports of their own element. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Sarah C6 made for her. Someone said.
I got a new letter from
someone. Oh my gosh, shoe!
Situation has changed again.
Holy balls! Thank you for gifting those 5. Jeez Louise. Holy crap, we're at 31 subs right now. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone nut for shoe real quick, please. Much appreciated. That's very kind of you. Very kind, very sweet. Much appreciated and not at all necessary either. Please, nobody. If there's anyone new in chat who like hopped in and hasn't watched the VODs or anything, please don't ever think that like subbing or donating or anything like that. Please don't think that is ever required or anything. Even when we do endurance streams, I never call it a subathon because I don't want it to be a subathon. I don't want it to be like, make sure you sub and follow and all that stuff to increase the stream timer. No, it's an endurance stream to celebrate the achievements that we already have surmounted, like 800 subs on YouTube, 350 followers on Twitch. So it's very much appreciated, and I love you guys so much for it. It's crazy when stuff like that happens. Why is there chicken here? Why is there chicken here? Yeah. I think that's it for me yapping about the end of the Archon quest right now. You know what I think was so jarring about it It's a victim of foul play. You know what I think was so jarring about the sudden turn at the end is that in Mondstadt and Liyue, we spent a lot of time with Venti and Zhongli before, like, prior to the end of that Archon quest. We really got to rub shoulders with them a lot. And so that's what was so jarring, was that we hadn't spent time with Raiden at all. And it, obviously, yeah, duh, because she's locked in her own, like, it makes sense story-wise. But I think that's what, maybe if I think about it more, maybe that's the reason why it felt so sudden and abrupt to me. And I also, to be clear, I also can see how someone would think that it wasn't abrupt. And I'd love to hear everyone's opinions, maybe in the Discord or something, after I have some time to process what just happened, because this was a lot up until you know, the past two and a half hours. We rocketed through a lot of story points. So there's tons of world quests and stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to lot of stuff to do. Yeah, the Signora part. I really didn't think I had no clue that I had no clue that, one, Signora would show up, and two, that she wouldn't be the main big baddie of the game. I thought she was going to be like final boss type status, or not final boss, but you know what I mean. And I don't know where to go now. My brain is still splattered all over my ass from just how much has happened in the past 2 hours. So maybe let's... Who needs materials right now? You need Oceanid materials. And you need Regis Vine. Regis Vine? Regis Vine? I can't remember what you're supposed to
Where did that come from?
You're supposed to pronounce this as. Thanks, Nightwalker. Building Raiden. Yeah, what does she need? She needs fruit. Man, I wish there were, I wish I had a key, because if I had a key, we would just start her story quest immediately. But no, that's it for today. I did them earlier this morning. I need to do some wandering. I need to do some, like, my brain is still, again, my brain is still processing everything that happened of thank you, Palaquin, or so you heard, is still, my brain is still processing everything that happened. So I just need to wander for a bit. Let's open some teleports down south. Let's open this teleport that's down south.
A precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
Be honest with me as well, real quick. How did I do in the Signora fight and the Shogun fight? I feel like that was some of my worst showing in a boss battle. Both of those. And I have a feeling I know what you guys are gonna say, but I kind of feel bad when I underperform in a boss fight, like you guys deserve my A game. My A game. It's okay to do shit at a boss fight first time, but I did not do shit. Okay. Cringe at the Signora fight. Yeah. What was I not doing? Because someone said that I was brute forcing the Signora fight. What was I supposed to do to not brute force it? Was it just those little cement mixers that I wasn't paying attention to?
Get down to business.
Busted.
Incinerate! Ha!
Boom!
Inadmissible evidence!
There's more!
Oh,
Game's up.
I don't know why. For some reason, I saw. There we go. For some reason, I saw Yelan's burst ready and interpreted that as it being Beto's burst being ready. There were coolers and heaters to help you. Oh. Supposed to destroy the cement mixers after the bar filled up completely. You pick up red butterfly to break your shield faster. Oh, okay. I don't feel that bad about that fight then. If I did it the hardest way possible, and still only Yanfei was the one who got downed. And also, I didn't get downed in the Shogun fight. I just took a lot of damage. I don't think did anyone? I don't even remember. Did anyone get downed in the Shogun fight? Moths to break the ice. Heaters and coolers and stuff. Basically brute force. I did fine. Okay, I don't feel as bad about it now then. I don't know why I have a tendency to do that. There it is. What's the easiest way to get that gnosis? Yeah, dude, those hash browns. What did I burn through? Did I burn through 27 hash browns? I think that's how many I went into that fight with. That NRE was key, yeah. If I hadn't had that, hash browns versus the Shogun. You know what? She can't cook. So we brought the kitchen to the fight. Yeah, the little dragon wearing his shell as the helmet. McDonald about to run out of business. She did cook Signora, this is true. Marvelous installation. On Yashiori Island, there are two kinds of mechanical devices that suppress Tatarigami power. The Sacred Stone Mount and the Thunderbearer Mirror. Excuse me. When the Sacred Stone Mount is attacked, it can fire an electrical current in the specified direction. This current will remove the barriers formed by the Tatarigami's will. Thunderbearer Mirror can receive the current fired by the Sacred Stone Mound and fire it back out in a different direction. Miffed. I got one Primo Jam, dog! Whoa. Only young children and timid adults are afraid of cabbage. But you're not either, are you? Oh, this is one that I couldn't unlock at that time. Let's go grab this one. Shogun's the only character with the 2 birthday voice lines.
After a hard day's work, nothing like it.
Yay! Intertwined fate. How many of you have been wishing on Madame Ocelot? I'm not going to, but saving.
Quietly now.
Motion to compel.
Here comes the catch.
Oh, there's another dude over here.
Gotcha.
Almost built. Oh, almost built already. Damn. Main biker babe. So who's the biker lady you guys are talking about? She's probably not on Is she even in the archive yet? Biker lady? Nope, of course not. No, duh, because she'd be an upcoming. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Why do you have that? Duel for the throne, their wishes. I'm in the presence of immortals. Moment of destruction. Oh. Guys, I got an achievement for doing it the dumb way. Sometimes your idiocy is rewarded. Be there.
Quietly.
That almost wasn't far out enough for them to drown. Same with doing Ajdaha without a shield. During Squirathon, the next Squirathon that we do, I think we're gonna do some co-op during the next Squirathon, and I would like some co-op help with Ajdaha, and the Geo-Hypostasis. The fuck is that thing? And the Geo-Hypostasis, because I would like to keep Noelle decently built, because right now I don't have Zhongli, and right now she's my most competent shielder.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. I never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Because, like, yeah, Beto has a shield, but it's like the point of Beto isn't shielding. The point of Beto is parrying and then off-field electro application. What the hell was that noise? Oh! Whopper, super whopper. Thoma might be a better shield. Zhongli's coming soon. I think I've asked that several times because I want Zhongli for multiple reasons. Ooh, look at this. Do I need to break this? Elemental or? Oh, fire! Or maybe cryo? It's hysterical. It's hysterically stupid. How few times I broke out cryo in this region. Whoops. Speaking of cryo.
Free.
No. Ow! I don't wanna. Now die. I was looking at chat. Doing 5.2. Oh, very soon then.
What a lucky day.
It's my lucky test subject. Ow, I hit it too late.
There's more.
Eyes on me.
ferry.
To the ferry? Anyone just see that in his attack, he jumped over me?
What an idiot! Haha!
2 hours 44. I think maybe we go for another 15 minutes. And then, I think we go for another 15 minutes, hit 3 hours, and then that'll probably be the end of this stream. What's your night, Liza? I'll do that. Yeah, we can end with that. Is it this? This one right here? Word. Oh, thanks for the link, Monday. Those are crystal flies, are they not? They're just pyro crystal flies. Chess.
The sages think themselves to be all-knowing, but we alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly.
Who are you? That's a gnosis.
In this war, not even a single pawn may be spared. Because on this chessboard, checkmate is not where the game ends.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day as the nation mourns her passing.
Merely half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears. But Mayor, even speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a foreign land. But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland. You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
Utterly risible.
This is...
Though her methods tarnished her honor, Loafalta's sacrifice is a great pity.
This is gorgeous. Doesn't even look
her
like the
loss
same...
shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended. After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics. Right now, you have no captive audience. Let every worthy sacrifice be carved in ice. With this nation, endure for all time.
This music!
In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods. Absolute peace. Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence. Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice. But Rosaline, I promise you, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
He's busy with a little experiment in blasphemy.
Colin, time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari. What was that?
What was that indeed? Hollow green amber. Damn, that was beautiful. That art style doesn't even look like it's the same game. Holy shit, that was pretty. Also, I like her already. I don't even know who she is, but I like her. I don't know who this is, but voice and appearance alone.
Heartless businessmen and dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland. You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut?
Like her already. Oh, I've looked at her before then. I did not make that connection at all. I don't remember why we looked at her. Probably because chat was just like, hey, will you click on her? I want to see her real quick, please. Look at that ponytail holder. Jeez, never mind. I think it was a dog. It sounded like a civil defense siren. Yeah, it was a dog. Sorry. Never mind. Sorry. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. I won't say anything. What the? That's what I remember. She sits down. All right, I want her. Yes, please. Add that to the list of characters that I know almost nothing about, and I want them just because they're hot. Her, Risley, Dea, I almost said Kaya, but I have Kaya. Obviously, you have Kaya.
Hey, it's just a little lightning.
Hey, it's just a little cabbage. There's no need to fear cabbage on the open ocean, so there's even less reason to fear it here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's go to the teapot real quick and claim whatever has been cooking since then. Open is a safe. Balls.
Would you care to see?
Let's fish
If
next
you ever have it.
stream, because I don't think I've even done the fishing quest at all. So maybe I actually do that next time. What am I doing? It's...
I heard that your brain was fried, so I made you some hash browns to recover some health.
Thank you. Guys, chat. Apparently my wife had been lurking in chat. She just brought me hash browns. What an absolute giga chad that woman is. It's this, right? it's this, isn't it? Exploding population. One hash browns a day kept a cold away. 27 hash browns kept the Grim Reaper away. Oh, it says it right there in front of me. Thank you. You explode when you see Risley. Thank you for that shoe. Real life jungling. I told you that my wife has big jungling energy. Her energy is like a mix of like jungling and amber. And then there's whatever the hell I am. Oh wait. One voiceover I wanted. I wanted to. Why do you have so many receiving a gift voice lines? Most people have 3.
Oh, don't listen to the Shogun. Desserts. Cavities are no big deal. You can just replace your teeth. Anyway, I just don't see how desserts can pose a serious obstacle to my pursuit of eternity.
That is terrible advice.
Foolish question. There are only 2 kinds of foods. Those that must be consumed to nourish the body, and those that harm it.
Those that harm it. Oh. Processed sugar. You don't... Your teeth will not last forever. Her receiving gift voice lines? Yeah, why does she have 6?
A familiar flavor. Acceptable. Leave it here, and I shall sample it. Consuming this would be physically detrimental. Remove it from my presence. Delicious. I feel much better after that. Thank you. Doesn't look too bad. How did you make it?
Oh, these first 3 are the Raiden Shogun. These last 3 are A.
Allow me to decline. A familiar flavor. Acceptable.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. That's cool. The Raiden Shogun's hobbies, I don't know, murder.
Foolish question. There are only 2 kinds of things. Those that must be done, and those that must not.
All right. All right, homie. head pat the Shogun. I'm gonna unsocket what I socketed you with. Because I didn't need you for the fight. Well, for her line about Morax and Barbados, I would need to friend her more. You know what? Actually, let me throw her in the teapot so she can start accruing friendship XP, even not being in our party. Chat, these hash browns are good as frick. Who do I pull? Pull Thoma in favor of Shogun. I don't know why Dionna's here. Here, let me put you over here by the fire. Where should she go? Where should I put her? The kitchen? So she can not cook? The hallway by herself? I'll put her in the kitchen. Here, I'll put her in Jiangli in the kitchen, so maybe she can learn a thing or two, even though she still can't. Where are you? I would love to see this actual interaction. Your house might not be there tomorrow. Whoa, she's tall. Oh, never mind. She's the same height as Beto, isn't she? She's a bit taller than Beto. And I think Jean is just slightly taller than Beto as well. I mean, all these girls are wearing hello, camera? I mean, all these girls are wearing the most next level heels possible. Pyro and Electro in the kitchen. They'll be fine. Also, look at our weed. The cat animations did not have to go that hard with the cat animations. Oh, I have the turn that back on. You okay there, puppy? Everything okay? Arlecchino's heel's much scary though. Oh, they're daggers. You think this is red fabric, or you think this is just blood from the dog glitched? She's actually short. I find it really fun that despite them having like the same model, they are actually like slightly different height. Like the short non-chibi females all are slightly different height from each other. No, you're a tall model female. But Chen is tall as frick.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Sano has no shoes? Where are you at? Oh. Sano has no shoes. Huh. You may wonder why the red heels. Well, that's so they can't see the blood from stepping on Connery's chat. Anyways, alright, I think that does it for today. Part of me wants to keep playing, but I also feel like I also feel that I'm grippers. I also feel that I'm like my endurance is running out right now. Man, what do we do for tomorrow besides fishing? Here, let me... Where's my notes? Let me throw this into... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let me throw this into my notepad. What else should we pin for tomorrow? Fishing. Oh yeah, Shogun quest tomorrow. Shotgun quests is what I typed. Shotgun quests. Because we only need 4 more commissions. Yeah, I want to do. I really am curious about what her quests are. Because Zhongli's quest also added so much Raiden shotgun. Zhongli's quests were really interesting additions to like his character and everything. They added a lot. You know what? Fishing and 2 Shogun quests are, or I guess we'll only be able to do the one. Cause yeah, we would only have 1 key. But fishing and a Shogun quest, and then maybe a little exploring Inazuma, opening up. Maybe tomorrow we open up, if we like, depending on how much time we have after fishing and after the first Shogun quest, we open up these 2 down here potentially. So that does it for today. I'm planning the next Squirthon, our next endurance stream. There are some more. There's a ton of stuff going on in the Discord right now. Discord is, as always, in the it's linked below in the panels. If you're watching the re-upload, it's in the description. Head on to the Discord. There's tons of people there. We're at like 111 members in the Discord right now, so tons of people there. Great place to hang out. We have tons of channels, whether it's about games or cars or food or pets. There's a Genshin channel where we talk about Genshin, and there's a Genshin channel it's a Genshin spoilers channel, where if you guys want to talk about Natlan and Fontaine and stuff like that, I don't check the spoilers channel. So don't worry about on the spoilers channel, don't worry about saying anything that would spoil future stuff for me, because I don't check that one. So if you guys want to discuss the story, the Archon quest in Natlan and stuff like that, that's the place to do it. So it's a great place to hang out. Thanks so many people. We had so many new chatters here. This was a great stream. I think that does it for oh, Catherine's quest opens up an island. Word. All right. So that does it for today. Tomorrow we'll be back. I think I might, because I have stuff going on in the late afternoon tomorrow, so I might stream a little bit earlier than normal. But that does it for today. Thanks again, everyone. Let's get some nuts and chat to round this one out, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again. Thanks again. Bye. Hit the button prematurely. Bye, everyone.